What's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Dubs Boxing. We back with another one. We're about to cover the fight week for August the 4th through the 5th. You know what I'm saying? We got a nice little fight week coming up. Before I get into that, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Feel free to tap in on my social media, scrolling across the bottom. Twitter at OverJ, Instagram L Dubs Boxing, and then you can tap in the website ldubsboxing.com. So we're gonna get to it. We get straight to it. So we got some under the radar type of cards, but you know what I'm saying, you can able to watch. You got a couple of cards on ESPN Plus. Starting with this one. So this one is from Ireland. You got Pedro McCrory. He's going to headline the show. He fights at super middleweight. You know what I'm saying? He's facing Steve Woodall. So, you know, those guys over there, I mean, actually, McCrory been doing well over there. You know what I'm saying? He promoted by Michael Conlon and his team. So, you know, I like him, though. This a good card for, like, the UK. You know what I'm saying? If you guys not familiar with these fighters. I know Sean McCone is on the card. He fights at 140 pounds. He's decent. Kurt Walker, that's the Olympian. He's signed with Top Rank. That's the reason why Top Rank is carrying this show. You got Lewis Crocker on the card. He's an undefeated welterweight. He's on here. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good little card, though. You know, if you guys are interested to learn about these UK fighters, most of them is based out of Ireland. So feel free to tap in with that. And this is on ESPN Plus on Friday, August the 4th. We have another show on ESPN Plus, August the 4th. Derek Cuevas versus Alberto Mascara. Cuevas is like he got some top 15 rankings in the WBA and WBO. So he's right there, you know what I'm saying? They say 12 and 14. I think he moved up a couple of spots. So look out for him. He fights at a welterweight. And you know, welterweight is about to open up a little bit. You know, if Bud, decide to vacate his titles and, all the other guys fighting for position, Cuevas can be a good opponent. Maybe I mentioned Alexis Rocha. I mentioned him as an opponent for Alexis Rocha. Maybe down the line, but we'll see. But Cuevas can punch, though. You know what I'm saying? He's from Puerto Rico, got good knockout power, 25-1, one draw with 17 knockouts. He had a highlight reel knockout on ESPN Plus a couple of months ago, so he's back. So they must be doing something with him. Now, if he's going to stay on, Top Rank is looking out for them and doing their shows. This is a small promotion. Maybe they put him in position to face a guy like Giovanni Santillan. We just seen him fight against Eric Bonnet a couple of weeks ago. They got him. They got Brian Norman. So they don't got a lot of welterweights. I know Josh Taylor said he was moving up to 147, but we don't know yet. So we'll see, though. They have a good, I think it's light heavyweight. No, super middleweight fight. Yoel Hernandez. He's like top 15 in the WBA as well. He's on this card. Look out for him. You know what I'm saying? Super middleweight is a decent division as well. So we'll see, though. So Top Rank, ESPN Plus got two cards on Friday night. The first one is in Belfast, so early in the afternoon. Then you got this one right here is at night. You know what I'm saying? So feel free to tap in with that for sure. You know what I'm saying? Aisha in the building. What's good with you? Salute to you. All right, we're moving on. We have another card on Friday night, August the 4th. This on the Zone. This Elijah Pierce versus Mike Plain. This is a good fight. This is 122 pounds. And this is overtime. Overtime. I think this is their first boxing event. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to be doing some shows on the Zone. This is a good fight. Elijah Pierce got some world rankings in the WBO and WBC. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to climb up the ladder. Mike Plain, he been around. He had a fight after he lost to Rais Salim, but he's dangerous. So this is a good fight. Evan Holyfield is on the card, the son of the former world champion, undisputed champion, two-division undisputed champion, Evander Holyfield. You already know what time it is. He on the card. Gabriel Mortala is on the card. He's trained by Robert Garcia. That's the older brother of Raymond. You know what I'm saying? He fights at 122 as well. Heaven Brady. So Heaven Brady got cut from Top Rank. So now he's working with Overtime. So that's what's up. O'Shea Jones. She's on the card. She's a bronze medalist. You know what I'm saying? This is her fourth fight. So you'll get to see her on TV. Her first three fights went off TV. So I'm interested in that. So that's what's up, though. So it's like a prospect card. Pierce versus Playa is a contender fight. Both of those guys are contenders. Everything else are prospects. So we'll see though. I like it. I like it. Overtime getting in the business. You know, Overtime, if you follow Overtime on their social media, they got a crazy following. You know, they do that basketball stuff. So that's a good look for boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? They're going to make the shit go viral. So if we get a highlight reel knockout, that shit definitely going viral. So that's good for the sport. You know what I'm saying? And Benavidez versus Andre, I like it. Let's get it. JC, what's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Just doing the building. What's good with you? Main biker in the building. Salute to you. Yes, sir. So I like it though. You know what I'm saying? A little prospect card. We got another card. Showbox. They normally have good fights too. You know what I'm saying? All three of the fights are pretty decent. Headlined by Jordan White versus Edison Garcia. This junior lightweights. So 130 pounds. Jordan White can fight. You know what I'm saying? He has some decent wins. You know what I'm saying? He just went under the radar. He can fight. Garcia is from Dominican Republic. He's a good puncher. That's a good main event right there. That's 10 rounds. Paul Crow versus Guido Scram. That's going to be a good one. Yo, I think Paul Crow might be on upset alert. Like, real talk. Guido Scram fought on Showbox's last fight. He beat the undefeated Jaye Brown. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of Sampson's boxers. So whenever you see Sampson in the ring behind a fighter, you already know what time it is. You already know. So that should be a pretty good one too. And Paul Crow haven't been looking good in his last couple of fights. Like, he been struggling. He been winning, but he been struggling. Then you got Julian Gonzalez versus Johnny Spell. That's a good fight. That's 130 pounds too. Gonzalez had a nice knockout on Showbox, his debut. So, you know what I'm saying? Showbox always have good fights, competitive, all three. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 8-rounders and 1 10-rounder. So it should be pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel free to tap in. I heard Canelo and Charlo's card looks solid. Yeah, I want to see what it is. I know Voshik is on there. Maybe Frank Sanchez and Areola. Maybe El Rey Martinez. We'll see though. I want to see if we get they go ahead and announce it. Maybe Jesus Ramos can get back on there, get back on a good card. Yeah, he been struggling. You know what I'm saying? I thought he lost to old boy Marquise Taylor. You know what I'm saying? And Lucas San Maria. What happened to that fight? They've been pushed that back. I talked about that a couple of months ago. Really, they've been pushed it back. It probably goes sometime in October. PBC has an October the 7th date in Vegas. They got October 14th in Minnesota. So maybe Vegas. But yeah, that shit been pushed back. Yeah. That's been pushed back. That's all good. Alright, moving on. So we got 4 cards on Friday night. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. So we got a nice little Friday night unboxing. Alright. So moving on. So this one is an under the radar card, but it's actually a good one. I like it. It got some good names on it. You know what I'm saying? She said, okay. Yeah, the Gator Skinny on that. Yeah, we touched on that. It's all good though. So this is supposed to be Coach Calvin Ford and Bullett's card. They're supposed to fight on this card, headline that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think they're fighting for charity, but I think I'm not sure if Coach Calvin is clear yet, so we'll see. But you got some good names on here. You know what I'm saying? You got my man Lord Dimes on the card. He's the guy right in the front. He can fight. Dominique Crowder, he can fight. He's like 6'1", 6'2", he fights at 122. Tall, rangy dude. You got Mia Ellis on the card. You know, she's part of Gervonta Tank Davis camp. Jaleel Hackett, you know what I'm saying? He's a blue chip prospect. We just haven't seen him. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen him. And you can catch this card on Boxing TV. You know what I'm saying? I forgot, but no, I got you. I'll put it in the chat. If you guys want to support it, it's in the chat right there. This is a Friday night, man. I'm kind of interested in this. You know what I'm saying? I might drop some bread on it because I want to see Jaleel Hackett. I seen him fight one time, bro. Like like his highlights is like few and far between. I wonder what they, you know what I'm saying? I know he can fight though, because what I've seen of him, I'm like, damn, but he can fight. You know what I'm saying? He big and strong for a young guy. He's just, we haven't seen much of him. So, yeah, this good though. You know what I'm saying? They doing like a community thing for, you know what I'm saying? For Coach Calvin. You know, Coach Calvin all about the kids and shit. Maybe Tank will come out. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's on that website that I just dropped right there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that shit. It's an old snap in Baltimore. Yeah, bro, pull up, bro. I heard Tank and Rolly will work their respective corner. That's dope. That's dope, yo. That's what I'm saying. This shit should be like on ESPN or something. Somebody should pick it up, put it on YouTube or something. But they got it behind a paywall, so if you want to support it, feel free to tap in. Who's Hackett signed with? He's with Mayweather Promotions. Like, real talk, bro, he should be fighting every other month because this competition been poor and we ain't seen him. He can't get no following if we don't see him fight, though. I'm just saying, that's any fighter. No matter what you say, what they do in the gym or whatnot, and we don't see him fight, how can we follow them? So, we'll see. All right, last but not least, we got the big card right here. This is a big card, though, because Jake Paul do big numbers. Jake Paul and Nate Diaz, but they got some good fighters on the card I want to touch on. Ashton Sliv, I like him. That kid is nice. He don't get talked about as a good prospect. Yo, he's up there with those good prospects as well. He's facing a guy, William Silva, with a bunch of fights. You know what I'm saying? He fought Teofimo Barbosa, and this like his 9th or 10th fight. He's stepping up to face a guy with damn near 40 fights. So I'm looking out for that. You know what I'm saying? He got a couple like, you know, little MMA fights and shit on the card. But the main two I'm touching on, Shadasia Green versus Olivia Curry. Now, Shadasia is the mandatory for Savannah Marshall for her undisputed crown. This is considered like a tune-up. You know what I'm saying? Stay busy fight. I ain't mad at it because if she didn't take this fight, she'll be fighting like the end of the year, early next year, because Savannah Marshall got a hand injury that I heard. So it's good to get back in the ring, get some exposure. This is her time to go crazy. At least Olivia Curry is a middleweight. She's moving up to super middleweight. She ain't really that tough, you know what I'm saying? She ain't really, keep it 100, she ain't that good. Like, if she go more than like 3 rounds, it might be a problem. I don't know. Maybe Shadasia want to get some rounds. So I don't think she need it. I mean, she going to be tough, though. She going to be in some shape because she's trained with Jessica McCaskill. And regardless of what you say about Jessica McCaskill, she always come in shape and come ready to fight. She don't have no skills, but she going to come to fight. And she's in that same camp. She going to have that same type of situation with her. But it's all about Shadasia Green, though. Imagine she have a highlight reel knockout on this card. You know what I'm saying? That should be crazy. It's a big, you know what I'm saying, big platform for her. And I expect her to win. And then on September the 1st, I think that's the purse bid for Shadasia Green and Savannah Marshall. So she got to win. Of course, if she lose, that's all go down the drain. And then we're going to see Carissa versus Savannah next. But of course, if Shadasia win, which I expect her to do, we'll see Shadasia versus Savannah. And that's a good fight, too. I'm looking forward to it. For sure. Because I don't know, Dub. Yeah, they be there. No, for real. Yeah, be safe. He said $3 million. Yeah, he is good. I like him. He calm. Calm young fighter. Can punch, boxer puncher. I like him. He went the distance his last fight. He needed that. And this the other fight, though. This is an undisputed fight at featherweight. Amanda Serrano versus Heather Hardy. It's a rematch. Real talk, we don't even need to see this fight. But I get it, though. Salute to Amanda, though. She giving Heather an opportunity to take care of her family, put her daughter through college. That's the situation. Because she don't deserve this shit other than Amanda standing on her word and say, I'll give you a rematch. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't be mad at that shit from that aspect as a moral situation. But far as competitive, we don't need to see it. You know what I'm saying? So Amanda, you know, she dominated the first fight. She almost stopped Heather in the first fight, in the first round of the first fight. But Heather, to her credit, she got back on the jab. She started boxing a little bit. And it was kind of tricky for Amanda. You know what I'm saying? Making her miss. And that was kind of crazy. That was kind of set the tone to what other people can do when they fight Amanda. Can outbox her. I can see that happening, but you know, she's just too strong, too active, too talented for Heather Hardy. I don't see no stoppage because I haven't seen Amanda stop nobody in a minute. And me, honestly and personally, I think Amanda's slowing down, yo. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. She's 35. She's been in a lot of tough fights. Long career. Been around for a minute. I think she's slowing down. Heather is 41, so this her last opportunity basically for for a world title. She's just not skilled enough and not talented enough to win this fight, in my opinion. We'll see what she brings to the table. So far as next, I mean, Amanda got a mandatory next in the WBO, Brenda Carvajal, and then of course I would like to see her versus Alicia Baumgartner. I believe Alicia should be at the fight, calling the fight. That would be dope. I'd take that though. You know what I'm saying? I would take it. Alicia got mandatories as well. That's why I'm not so sure if it's next. I can definitely see it. I can see it being next year. That'd be dope, but I don't know if it's gonna be next. But Alicia can go out there and you know what I'm saying, call some records and jump in the ring and call out Amanda or however they do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing she's supposed to be commentating. So that's what it is though. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens though. I expect Amanda to win. Gregory Carmichael, was good with you, bro? Surround on Katie rematch. It probably maybe next year because Katie and Chantel gonna run it back in November. You know what I'm saying? What's good, bro? He said, shit. I heard that. I don't know. The dude who put that shit out, I don't fuck with him, so I ain't really tap into it. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of these dudes be jealous of your boy, and then when they put news out, I just don't fuck with them if I see it. I'm sorry. I might be arrogant nowadays, but that's how I go. So I ain't really looking into it. So it makes sense though. I mean, Benavidez and Andre, same side of the street. Two big names. I take it. He said it's Saudi. I don't know where they fighting at. I think Katie and Chantel were fighting in Ireland again. I believe. But we'll see. All right, we're gonna do a little quick recap, then we're gonna get up out of here, man. Salute to everybody coming through the building. Friday night or Friday afternoon. This is from Belfast in Ireland. You got a ESPN Plus card promoted by Michael Conlon and his team. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to tap in with that. McCory versus Woodall. You know what I'm saying? Staying on ESPN Plus. So they got two cards on Friday. This at night. You got Derek Cuevas versus Alberto Mascara. So, you know what I'm saying? Cuevas got a couple of... He's ranked in the WBO and the WBA. So tap in with him. He may get a big opportunity. And maybe one of these top guys looking for a fight. Overtime having their first card, their first boxing card on the Zone Friday night, August the 4th. Elijah Pierce versus Mike Plania. I like this fight right here, y'all. It's at 122 pounds. I like it. You got some good names on the undercard. O'Shea Jones, Evan Holyfield, Heaven Brady. He just got cut by Top Rank, so he's back. So yeah, y'all tap in with that. We got a Showbox card Friday night on Showtime. Jordan White, you know what I'm saying? He got a good fight. He's facing Edson Garcia. Paul Crow versus Guido Scram. That's a good fight. That's upset alert in my eyes. And then Julian Gonzalez versus Johnny Spell. So y'all tap in. Because normally Showbox be having some good fights. You know what I'm saying? So we down with good fights. Tap in. And then we got this one right here from Baltimore. This is it's supposed to be Coach Bullet and Coach Calvin Ford. We'll see if that shit comes to pass. But he got some good talent on the card. Mel Ellis. I think she's facing a girl from the UK, the Journey woman. I forget her name. And then you got Dominique Crowder. He's been around for a while. I think Crowder is trained by Mark Breland. You know what I'm saying? We ain't heard from Mark Breland in a while, right? And then Jaleel Hackett is on the card, and a lot of young talent. So feel free to tap in. I dropped the streaming for this card in the chat. I'm gonna drop it one more time. So if you guys are interested, feel free to tap in. There you go. Yeah, bro. Hey, shit, I got a list of motherfuckers there. I'll send that shit to you. Yo, dudes be hating, yo. Real talk. I don't know if they got that spot, though. I ain't here to take nobody's spot, but Buddy, the dude that I think he came out with the news, he was telling me that it was about Oscar Valdez. I was telling him, like, I forget, it was like December or some shit. January. I was like, bro, Oscar Valdez, he's going to fight on the undercard of Haney and Lomachenko. I told him this shit way back. He was like, he told me, he said Valdez ain't fighting on nobody's undercard. He's not gonna be no co-main for that. So of course, when the news came out, I went crazy with the receipts. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like that shit. So you know what I'm saying? He went crying and shit. So yeah, fuck him, man. I don't care. My shit's still solid. But so we got this one right here. Yo, tap in with this. I might drop some bills on this. I want to see this. I want to see Calvin and Bullet. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the J. Paul card, him and Diaz. But I'm only interested in a couple of fights. Amanda Serrano, Aston Schliv, and Shadeja Green. That's what I'm tapping in for. You know what I'm saying? So Shadeja got to win so she can get her undisputed fight with Savannah. And then Amanda Serrano, I think she's going to go crazy. And then Ashton, he got a good fight with William Silva. A guy got like 40 fights. Fought Teofimo, fought Barbosa, guys like that. He been around for a while. So this is a step up in competition for real. So, yes, sir. That's what it is. So, decent boxing weekend. Oh, yeah, she laughing. Yeah, them dudes be hating, yo. And they be seeing me in person. Like, when I was at the fight, yo, the energy was different. They want to shake my hand and say, oh, that's really you? They think I'm a ghost. I ain't no ghost. I'm there. I don't know why they be getting like that, though, because I be trying to inform people, like, yo, this might happen. This might happen, whatever. But they feel like they losing credibility, but, hey, you know what I'm saying? I got you covered. That's what I always say. I got you covered, bro. But, yeah, I want to salute everybody coming through. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Subscribe. I appreciate you guys. You can follow me on my social media, scrolling across the bottom. Twitter at OverJ, Instagram LDubsBoxing. And that's my time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out.